to talk about, right? We got some shit to talk about on this week's episode. And so, one thing that we said we were going to discuss, and the listeners of Love, Lust, and Badass Soul may not know this about you, but your dad's a pastor.
What are you going to say?
Your dad's a pastor. So you grew up in the church, an elder. You grew up in the church. So what is it like being a woman who freely talks about sex and relationships, who owns her sexuality, but is still very much involved in the church?
I'm not as involved.
That's true. Because you're a heathen. You've turned into a full heathen.
I'm not a heathen, but I'm not involved in the church any longer.
Okay.
Okay, so I sent you my blog a few weeks ago. And so one of the reasons that I left Cookie Chronicles back last year in August was because I got convicted. So I went to this, I don't know if you heard of the YLC Young Leadership Conference that Bishop Moore does every year. So I went there in Atlanta, and long story short, one of the guest preachers preached something about influencers and how much influence they have over the people that follow them. And I had already kind of been questioning, like, not what I was saying, but my delivery, because I can see how some Christian religious people can see it as like telling people to go do stuff and try stuff sexually, even though we are taught that we need to be married first.
Okay.
So it kind of convicted me, and it made me, like, rethink what I was doing and how I was doing it. So I kind of put Cookie Chronicles on ice. And I actually don't have anyone from church, at least not the elders from church, follow me on my social media because, I go live and I talk about certain things. My mother knows that I do podcasting, but she doesn't know the content in which I talk about, which is good. I'd rather her not. But it used to bother me. Now, not so much. My mind kind of changes back and forth with it. I feel like one of the downsides of the church is not talking about it with the young people. And so I've just come to the conclusion that, like, I'd rather, be the person to start those conversations than them not have them at all.
Okay.
So that's why I am with it.
So, okay, let me ask you this then. So, like, because your dad's still elder, right? And I'm sure that, like, that community, even though they don't follow you, like, you're still very involved, like, as far as, like, knowing them, right? Like, you still have people in your life, like, and you still talk to them, right?
Yeah.
So my question then is like, even outside of the podcasting world or whatnot, like, do you get the same, like, looks about how you dress, or the fact you're not married yet, the fact that you don't have kids, like, does that still follow you? No? That's good. That's good then.
No.
Because I think like one of the worst things you can ask a woman, like in her 30s or whatever, that doesn't have kids, like, when you having kids, why don't you have a husband yet? Because
you remember my segment?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, so that shit's just weird to me, because, and that's a question that men really don't get. Like, some men get, like, when are you gonna settle down and have kids, but it's not like you're fucking up at life thing. Because, like, I feel like with women, people look at it like, you don't have kids yet? You ain't found a husband yet?
With me, it's not so much like a fucking up at life thing. I think people just know that I'm a relationship person, and they know how I am in relationships. And for a lot of women, the goal was always to be a mother. Like, being a mother was never really my goal. Like, I always wanted to be a wife, not a mother. So, like, they see how I was in my previous relationships, and they're like, oh, you're a really good woman. Someone's going to come. Like, no one snatched you up yet, and no one's put a baby in you yet. Like,
that
shit
means
like
something
that.
different in D.C., because snatch you up can mean a lot in the D.C. area, because y'all snatching up is completely different there.
Yes, it is. But that's the context in which they say it. So, no, the response I give them is just, the right person hasn't come along yet. And I always wanted to be, like, you see those love stories, and you see, like, even people from the church or that have great relationships with God, and they're like, well, the husband always says, well, I knew when I seen her, or God told me. And that's always
you're going to be single forever, though, so you can
no,
just drop that.
I am not.
You are going to be single forever. Like,
I want God to tell whoever I'm going to marry, like, that's her, pursue her, go after her. Like, that's the kind of love that I want. And I want him to be dead ass serious.
And I'm gonna
about
tell
it.
you right now, that man probably was around and you scared him the fuck off.
I don't scare anybody
Nigga,
off.
come on now. Like, why would we keep gotta fake for these
I don't
podcasts?
scare anybody off.
Your 5'1" ass scared niggas off. Like, I'm not
How,
trying to
Sway?
hear that, man.
How?
I'm not even. Do you really want to get into that
I
on this
do.
podcast
We
in the
should,
public?
because you say this often. I need you to get in detail.
Cause you a whole entire nigga out here. Like,
But what did I say in my segment a few weeks ago? I said, for the right man, I will become very feminine and soft. If I don't
people don't change that much. It's not somebody who's gonna come around and all of a sudden make you not be a nigga.
If a woman is not feminine and soft around you, she doesn't trust you.
I don't agree with that.
Okay.
I don't agree with that. So in your mind, you say if a woman trusts you, she automatically becomes feminine and soft. What is just that's not a personality trait she has?
I mean, there's other variables, but for me personally, if we're in a romantic space and you make me feel comfortable enough to where I trust you, amongst other things, I'm gonna automatically be the word people hate, submissive and feminine and soft around you.
Okay. Why do you think people hate the word submissive?
Because it comes with a negative connotation, like the woman has to do everything that the man requires or asks of her, and that's not really what it means.
Yeah, it's not that at all. Like, I think people have completely made the word submissive mean what they want it to mean.
Right.
Both men and women, because I think men try to make it mean like if you're submissive, that means you basically do whatever the fuck I say, and that's not what submitting is.
Exactly.
And that brings up a whole different problem. And women think like this thing of like some women. I mean, I say all have this thing like, oh well, I only submitted X, Y, Z, and it's like if submitting isn't basically saying, oh, I'm gonna submit if it's these, like, you can't control submission. It's weird. It kind
of just happens.
Yeah, it just happens,
like
right?
I said, once you feel a certain comfort level and trust with someone, it just kind of comes out.
And I see that you got like words on your boobs, so like you really trying to highlight the boobs in this recording, huh?
What did you say earlier? The boobs are going to be a thing now, every episode, right?
So, well, I mean, you brought attention to them first.
I did not.
You
it's
did.
Just the shirt
you
that
always
I
bring
wear.
attention to them. Like
you did
last
week.
Time. Last week, I brought them up because you were sitting there in the sunlight and like
the
you had
sunlight brought attention.
You had the camera right on your titties.
Cordero.
Like you had the camera on the dashboard.
That's
and
where
then,
it goes.
Anyway. But we both gonna be single forever. Like,
I'm not gonna be single forever. I can't speak for you.
Listen, my thing is I don't like people.
Okay.
And I don't like people being possessive. And I swear everyone that I have ever had a remote interest in, like a serious interest in, once it gets to a certain level, has gotten super possessive. Like the whole, like, everyone knows I've been podcasting for, I've been entertaining for like a while now.
Yeah.
And like, if you message me and you're like, oh, who's this that left the comment? Like, automatically right there, I'm turning the fuck off. And maybe that's wrong with me, but I'm turning the fuck off. Like, because I get comments all the time. Like, what the fuck?
It comes with the territory, yeah.
And then I think also, like, the thing that truly bothers me, like, not even being silly, is that people act like I'm going to change now because I'm interested in you. When you met me, if I was being silly and cracking adult-ass jokes on people, I'm not going to stop that. That's me.
That's who you are.
That's who I am. And so, like, at the moment that I feel like you're trying to change me now because you like me and we have an interest in each other, like, we have nothing left to talk about.
Makes sense.
And then as we know, I got to see the feet before anything.
We're not going to keep talking about this.
So we're going to move on to the next topic. So this one's a listener submitted topic. And so this one is someone mentioned or said, how would you react if you were in a 5-year relationship, 5 years, and then the person you were with came back and told you that they cheated on you the whole first year of their relationship? So, like, how would you react to that? Would you be able to stay in the relationship? Keep in mind, you've gone on 4 years since and been happy as hell, engaged, getting ready to get married and everything. So would that change something of you knowing that they cheated on you?
I don't think it would change the dynamic of the relationship at that point. But like I said earlier, like, some shit you just take to the grave with you. Like, because at that point, we're 4 years in, past whatever you were doing. Why fuck it up? Why risk fucking up the engagement knowing that I could possibly call it off because you want to be honest now? And a lot of people might disagree with that, but if
what?
I'm in a happy world right now, don't fuck up my happy. Like,
So
this was 4 years ago. I don't want to know what happened 4 years ago. You didn't have a kid. You didn't bring me back nothing. Let's just continue on with our happy lives.
so
As
you
long
wouldn't
as
want to
you're
know?
not. I mean, I didn't know that for that long.
That's deep, man. And I when
I mean,
immediately
I'm just being honest.
immediately when we got that, like my thought is this: that had to be a woman who said that, because niggas can't hide shit for 5 years.
No, y'all get caught.
That's what I'm saying. Like most times niggas get caught. Like, and then if they do, I can't. I just and shout. I may be breaking bro code. I just can't see it. I can't see a nigga getting away with cheating for 5 years and be like, oh, I'm finna tell her.
No, he cheated the first year.
The first year, oh yeah, but I mean, he got away with it because she never found out for 4 years after the fact.
What the fuck was she doing?
At that point, I just can't imagine a dude being like, yeah, we good, but I gotta tell you something real quick. Like I just can't imagine that going down.
He must have been really great at what he did, because most men give themselves up when they cheat.
You think so?
Because your day-to-day changes. Like, y'all move different. That's how we be knowing, because you move different.
You tell me. I'm a squirrel in your world. This I have no expertise.
So he must have been on his P's and fucking Q's the whole year. Unless she was just naive as fuck and just wasn't paying attention to nothing that he was doing.
Black men don't cheat.
Yeah, fucking right. Because you know when your partner's routine is off. You've been married. You know when your partner's routine is off.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get that. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. 4 years.
I said, if we've been happy for the past 4 years, 5 for me, because I didn't know. Let's just keep it that way. Don't fuck up my world because now all of a sudden you want to be honest from 5 years ago.
You silly. You silly.
I'm just saying.
You gotta. I really want to think how I want to address this. Because if I'm getting ready to get married to a chick and she told me she was cheating the first, honestly, like, of course, not being in it because it's different once you get in the situation. Mm-hmm. But without like pride or it actually happened to me, I would like to think that I could forgive. But then at that same time, like we're gonna have to. It's not gonna be a simple. All right, you cheated. It was a while ago. We're good, because I think we're gonna have to work to rebuild trust. Because you were able to keep that from me for 4 years. I'm gonna be thinking, what else the fuck you been keeping from me?
Yeah, but then you have people who, like, cheating is the end all be all for them.
That's true.
And not to say that I condone cheating, because I don't, but it's not a deal breaker for me.
We got to get into that. Fuck it. I was gonna let it go, but because I know there's gonna be women watching thinking, what the fuck? So what do you mean cheating's not a deal breaker to you? So.
I mean, there's other variables. Like, it depends on who. Like, I don't want to know the person you're cheating with. You cannot have a baby. Like, a baby is a deal breaker for me.
A baby's a deal breaker.
Yeah, a baby's a deal breaker. STD is a deal breaker. But cheating in itself,
what's a little gonorrhea between partners?
No. I don't want no parts of that. Because if you're going to cheat, at least protect you. Like, why you fucking bitches raw? Knowing that you can bring shit back here.
Because niggas don't give a fuck.
Now, listen, I did an episode of Cookie Chronicles a long time ago called The Rules to Cheating. There is certain shit. If you gonna do it, you need to be on your shit about.
Wait a second.
That's a whole nother conversation.
You mean to tell me you did rules to cheating?
I did.
What are the rules to cheating? Let's crack it open.
Wait, this is not what we were supposed to discuss.
What are the rules to cheating? I know, but fuck it. I mean, we gotta let the conversation go where it goes. You just dropped some shit that I need to hear about, like the rules to cheating.
That means you didn't listen to my episode.
I mean,
Mr. CJ.
Shit, I must have missed that one because black men don't cheat. So anything to do with cheating, I just automatically cancel out in my head.
Most of y'all cheat. It ain't even a black man thing, y'all. In general.
Black men don't cheat.
Species.
Black men don't cheat. Black men don't cheat.
It's in your DNA.
It's not. I'm half white, so I like.
It's definitely in your fucking DNA.
Hey, hold on, wait a second. Fuck that.
The rules to cheating. I'm not gonna do all of them. I probably can't even remember all of them. But one of them is, Okay, so the condom thing is kind of twofold. Now, if you have like a permanent side chick that is consistent, well, no, because then you don't see. It's tricky. Let me go to the next one. Okay, so your side chick should not know or be friends with your girl. She don't need to be around your kids if y'all got kids. She don't need to know where y'all live. She don't need to be calling the house. None of that. I don't want no side chick coming to me as a woman. I don't want no side chick showing up on my doorstep or calling my phone. How the fuck did she get my number?
Oh man.
Shit like that, you don't need to do.
Wow.
She should not be in your house. Like, so many men cheat on their girls by bringing bitches to the house. Why are you bringing this hoe to the house? First of all, you know, women are very spiteful.
Okay.
So the minute something goes wrong that she don't like once or twice, she gonna knock on the door. That's just how, like, she popping up. You don't want them issues. So keep it as far away from your home as possible. They should not have your main telephone number. There's too many apps out here with secondary lines. I don't condone it.
So you be cheating.
Saying,
like this is a lot of thought you put into it. So you be cheating. This is another reason why you're gonna be single forever. You got a whole episode titled "The Rules of Cheating." Like, and you a savage. What do you expect? You are going to be single forever.
No, I'm not. Stop speaking that over my life.
Listen, when you get married, I'm gonna shoot the wedding. So that's cool. Okay. If it happens, because that's a job for me. But my nigga, I need you to see my eyes. You gonna be single for a while.
I'm not gonna be single forever.
At least until you're 45, because at that point, niggas is too old to cheat.
I'm not gonna be single that long. I'd be with a woman before that. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Because I couldn't see you licking no vagina.
I'm kidding.
The first time you put face to face with a vag, I could see you be like, you know what? I don't even.
This not for me.
I'm good. You know what? I'm good actually. I think I'm good. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, no. I mean, somebody could lick mine, but I don't think I'm gonna return the favor.
See, you gotta have reciprocity. Is that how you say it? I just completely floated it up. Yeah, you gotta have that shit. You can't be getting your vag
like in that situation. I would want to be the pillow princess. Like I don't want to do nothing.
Do you think that you could be with a bisexual man?
Hell no. Hell fuck
the way you just cut your eyes.
Why would you even look? You know me long enough. Why would you ask me that question?
To get that reaction out of you.
Fuck no.
Oh man! All right, what's your next? I don't even remember what else did we have.
One of my girlfriends told me she could be though.
She could be. I think there's actually somebody in the group who said that they have dated or date bisexual men, and more power to them. Like that's the thing. I don't shame anybody for what their personal choices are in life.
But I can't.
But you know that takes some strength that I'm not prepared for.
It's one thing as a woman to find out that your man is cheating with another female. Mm-hmm. But if I walk in the house and I see my niggas
getting his back blown out.
When I tell you, jail would be in my very immediate future. Oh my God! First of all, why the fuck didn't you tell me this?
All right, here's this. So, all right, let's say you dating somebody. Y'all really serious or whatnot. Mm-hmm. Everything's cool. The vibe's right. Basically, the perfect person to you. Mm-hmm. And he admitted that he used to sleep with men.
No. The vibe don't mean shit at that point because I can't do it.
All right, I gotta ask. Deal breaker. So if he's ever touched another penis other than his own, it's a deal breaker to you.
I can't do it. Sorry. I can't imagine my man sucking somebody off or getting done in that. Like, no.
Like I said,
that's a visual I don't want.
Getting his back blown out.
I don't want that visual. I'm good.
I am. But see, and that's the thing though. Like, why is it that men can deal with it but women can't? Like, I get it.
Because it's sexy to y'all. Y'all like the fact that women can kiss and then also y'all want to be included. So that makes it even sexier.
I guess so.
It's nothing sexy about two burly ass men, burly, hairy, thick ass men on top of each other, doing what they do. I'm sorry. Shout out to the gays and the rest of the community.
Oh
For
yeah,
me personally, I cannot deal with that.
let's make it clear. This is not anything about
We're not
like being gay.
bashing.
We're not bashing at all,
No.
like at all.
This is
Like
personal preference.
this is Tia and her future bisexual husband that we're talking about. That's it.
We're not speaking that shit either. I done told you. We're not going there. Get it together.
What?
Get it together.
Okay. Next topic. I guess this kind of goes into this. Not really, because that's not a fetish. How would you deal with being with somebody who's extremely into a fetish and you just can't get with?
What kind of fetish?
I mean,
because that would depend on what the fetish is.
let's say, I don't know. Like, let's say they like being pissed on, even though I can see you pissing on the nigga. But let's
for some cash, not on the regular. I could be a dominatrix. I could be paid.
You want to hear a
do
funny
it?
story? The real
What?
talk. And we ain't friends no more, so I don't give a fuck about sharing this story.
Oh, God.
So I have a friend. Well, he used to be my friend, and so we were all kicking it one time or whatnot. And him and this girl got into it or whatnot, and she blurted out, "I ain't gonna tell them about the time you asked me to piss on your dick while you was jacking off." Nigga, when I say the whole barbecue stopped.
At the barbecue?
It was like 50 people there too.
Oh,
And she said that shit loud as hell, and then he just left. He had to leave.
You got to.
She stayed though, and it wasn't even her family. She stayed at the barbecue.
Oh no, she bold. She bold as shit. None of his sisters or nothing said nothing to her.
He didn't have any sisters.
Oh, we'll see. Yeah, that's fine.
But anyway, would you be able to deal with the person you like having a fetish that you not into?
Do I gotta be the one to pee on you?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so would you be open to him then going and getting that fulfilled somewhere else?
I got questions. How did you get into it? Why do you like it? What feeling do it make your dick hard? Like,
don't ask me. This is not me. Don't you ask me. I got I don't have a single answer for you. Not a
I'm
single
just
one.
asking. This is what I would ask him. Like, why? I would need to know why. And then, if it makes your dick hard, does it make you want to fuck the person that's pissing on you? Because if not, maybe I could deal with it, because then we would just let somebody else pee on you, and your fantasy is fulfilled. Mm-hmm. But if you're gonna want to have sex with her right after because she's the one pissing on you, then I don't think I could do that. Because I can't do that for you.
So you wouldn't piss on? You wouldn't just? What if you just cut all that out and just piss on? Like, how is it hurting you not to pee on the nigga?
I don't want to pee on nobody.
But you doing it for him.
You pee in the toilet. You don't pee on a person. Why are you asking me to pee on you? Now look, I'm being open-minded as fuck by saying that you could possibly have somebody else do it and I will stay with you. But to ask me to do
Stop, please. Stop.
Listen, one step at a time now. I'm just saying.
Okay. Wow. Oh man, Jesus Christ. Oh. Woo. Oh my God, that was hilarious.
I mean, you're asking a lot of me.
Okay, so this is my question to you then, but especially people who heard last week's episode. So you can eat peppermint ass, but you can't piss on a nigga?
Exactly.
Why can't you pee on a nigga?
That's not my thing. Everybody got their thing. Pissing is not my thing.
Okay. All right. I always said this, that if I could pee on somebody if that was their thing, but I could never see them again. Because my thing is, you can't talk tough to me at that point anymore. Because the first time you try to get smart with me, I'm like, you ain't have all that to say when I was pissing on your ass. I'm not mature enough.
Like your friend.
I'm not mature enough to be peeing on motherfuckers.
That's why I said I could do like dominatrix style and be paid to do it, because I don't have to see them again. And even if I do, I'm getting paid for it. Yeah. But to be in a relationship with somebody I can't do that.
What was the weirdest shit somebody has brought up to you that they were into? That you were interested in?
Urethra play. Where they stick... Oh, that face. They open it, and they stick like this little metal
the metal...
And like... Or I saw one... on Pornhub where they opened it up enough to where someone can stick their finger or their dick in it.
Wait.
It's rough. I can't. That's weird. Somebody asked me if I was into that, and I was like, fuck no. First, I didn't know what it was. But then they sent me some links. I was like, oh no. Sorry.
You a G for even watching that shit. I don't want to see
I
it.
didn't know what it was. I had to watch it.
The moment you said urethra, I'm good. Like, that's...
Fisting, I can't do that.
I fisted somebody once. That's an
now,
experience.
you got some big ass hands.
But my fingers are fat. But yeah, that...
Your hand is big and thick.
Whatever. That
went where?
That was some weird
in
shit.
Ass
it was
or?
an ass.
No. Mm-mm.
You know, I live my life.
What? Did anything come out of it? Did you wear gloves? I'm curious. Like, how did that go?
We can talk about that off air.
Okay.
We don't need to keep.
Okay. I got questions.
I mean, okay.
I got good questions. I need to know.
I think, like, for me though, seriously, all jokes aside, like, as everyone knows, that's been well documented. I'm into some shit.
Yeah.
So if you bring up, like, you saw my reaction to the urethra shit, right?
Yes.
So if you bring up some shit that makes me react that way, I'm good, boss. Like, we have nothing left to talk about. The conversation is done.
Okay. What's the weirdest thing you asked someone else to do?
To get tied up and shit. Like,
that's not weird.
To some people, it is. Like, you got to think too. Like, we are in a community where a lot of black people have that mindset of, I'm not finna do all that shit when it comes to BDSM.
There's levels.
So, like, it's weird for some people. Like, the idea of like the choking and stuff like that, that's become more normal or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, when you tell somebody legit, I'm finna tie you the fuck up where you can't move, and I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do to you, that's a barrier for some people.
That's also a trust thing.
Yeah, or and this is the thing, like, people hear BDSM and think it's all about, like, doing freaky shit and tying and sticking stuff in people and hitting people, and it's not that at all. It's completely and 100% about trust. Like, when you are into a BDSM situation, if you're the sub, you're completely saying, I trust you enough that you have my pleasure at the forefront of whatever you're gonna do to me, and vice versa. Like, if you're a dom,
and you will listen to my safe word.
Well, we don't do safe words. We don't do safe words.
Okay, we'll talk about that later too. But go on.
No, we can talk about it now. Like,
why you don't have safe words?
Cause fuck all this shit.
So if a woman told you to choke her, and then when she gave you a safe word to stop because she was about to,
if I'm choking her, she can't say much.
But there's certain shit you can do, like you can move your arm or something to like a signal.
Okay.
That's still kind of like a safe word.
Let me switch the camera real quick. Motherfucker, if you were ever in a BDSM situation with me, if you die, you die.
Oh,
that's all I got to say about that shit.
Don't be in no BDSM situations with him, because he's telling you you're gonna die.
I'm not saying that. Because there's
no safe word.
That doesn't mean you're gonna die necessarily.
Listen, I do not want to be in a situation where I'm fucking somebody and something went wrong sexually, and the person that I'm with has to tell my family that I died during a sexual encounter. That is so embarrassing. What are they going to put in the eulogy and in the program?
They can leave that part out.
No, people going to ask. You know, people nosy. Black folk. Oh, R.I.P. Tia. They're going to be like, what happened under the status? What are you going to say?
She died from asphyxiation. That's all you got to say.
Fuck no. I'm good. Nope.
Tia, I need you to open up your...
I'm open, but I need safe words. Oh, we need to have a connection so tight that you know what my looks mean. Because if I give you a look, that means lighten up a little bit. Just, let go, nigga.
When was the first time you were choked?
Shit, I don't know. Choking
I feel
is normal.
I feel like you started getting choked in middle school.
Nigga. Middle school. That's a no. Choked. I
after high school?
Yeah, but I don't remember the first time. I just know that it happens so often. Like, there's so many things that are under BDSM that people do so normally during their sexual encounters that they don't realize is BDSM. Like smacking the ass.
That's not BD. That's normal. We gotta
No,
stop
that
putting
could be
everything under
considered
BDSM.
BDSM.
Unless they
Spanking.
smacking you with a whip, that's not BDSM.
Oh,
See,
please.
like, and that's the thing, like,
Choking.
50 Shades of Grey got motherfuckers feeling like everything is BDSM.
Well,
That's
that
not
ain't
BDSM.
even why I said it.
Why'd you say that was BDSM?
Because it's what I read.
Nah,
And it's so common.
Don't believe everything you read.
Listen, I consider spanking BDSM. Who started spanking? Where did that come from?
That shit started at the beginning of life. Like,
I don't
Adam was spanking the shit out of Eve's ass.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you, he pulled a whole twig off a tree in the Garden of Eden. He was spanking that ass.
No. Would you let somebody spank you? How often do you relinquish control?
Not often at all, but it's been done.
And what did you allow for them to do?
We could talk about that off air.
Okay.
Nah, but no, I've been popped with a whip before. I love being choked, like, especially while and you know the electrifying. I love being shot.
Oh yeah. That I always wanted to try that.
I can see you going too loose with that shit.
Why?
Cause somebody be in the hospital with electric burns on their balls.
I want somebody to do it to me.
Oh, okay, well. Live your best life at that point. Like, I don't know what to say.
I mean, I would do it to somebody else too, but you know, I always want to try it. You know where I got it from though?
Uh huh.
You follow Dash?
Yeah. Yeah.
I seen him do it, and I was like, oh, that looks. Actually, it was the reaction that the girl gave when he.
Have you ever
did
been to
it.
one of Dash's shows?
No, I miss
Listen,
him every time he comes.
if you ever go to a Dash show, make sure you bring a raincoat, cause bitches be
Yeah.
squirting from the damn, and it don't even be intentional. Like, them motherfuckers be on the stage and squirting all the way into the audience. Like, and now that I found out that shit is a portion of piss, I'm good.
You don't like squirting?
I like it,
Oh,
but I don't like randomly. It'd be different if it was somebody that I was fucking who was squirting on me.
That's true.
But like somebody, so you squirt on somebody, but you won't piss on them. Like, we gotta get to the bottom of this.
Squirting is not something I can control.
You can't control piss either. You gotta pee at some point.
I can control. I can hold that shit in. I cannot hold in squirting. The first time that I squirted, I didn't even know I was fucking doing it. The dude brought it to my attention, like, you see what you're doing? I was like, no, and I looked down, it's everywhere. I had no fucking idea. No idea.
You said you had a question for me. What's the question that you had?
Are we at the end?
We're towards the end. We're not quite at the end yet. Let's wait till the end?
Yes.
All right, so somebody wrote in, and I told you, I warned you. I said you were going to get a letter from the Hayes Hive, did I not?
You did.
I had to memorize this because I knew we were going to be doing it live. I didn't want to be like reading off my phone or whatnot. So somebody wrote into you and asked you, to you. This was a question. I don't know, I got to get you access to the email. But I had purposely put this off because I didn't want you to prepare for this. So ask someone who knows me very well, right?
Uh-huh.
They asked you, how would you suggest for someone to get Hayes' attention?
They've asked this before.
They have.
Can I answer that? I don't know. Because a lot of people get your attention, they don't keep it.
That's fair. That's fair.
So, I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
How would you suggest if one of your girls came to you and they were like, that
One of my
red
girls
nigga. you just said somebody came to you not too long ago.
But okay, go
So
ahead.
they said that red nigga, I'm feeling him, but he's not paying attention. Like, I liked his pictures. How do I get him? Like, what would be how you
move on?
Damn.
I mean, because people know when they see your notifications. If they were interested, they would write back.
See, this is why I'm gonna be single forever. Like, you're not gonna give a woman no pointers.
I don't have no pointers.
See, you know why you're failing me right now?
Why?
Because all you had to do was say, send him a picture of your feet. That's all you gotta say.
But that don't mean nothing. Because if she got pretty feet but not a cute face or a cute body, she's still not gonna get your attention. So it don't matter.
Okay, you got a point there.
Right. So I don't know.
And if somebody came to me and was like, "Look, I'm feeling Tia. What should I do?" I'd be like, "Nigga, you need to hold on and pray because I need you to reevaluate your life choices if you feel like
That's
I'm
not
finna,
true. Would you really say that?
if somebody came to me, no jokes, somebody came to me and was
Has
seriously
anyone
like,
came to you?
somebody has come to me. It was a while ago though. It was like 2 years ago, so it wasn't nothing recent.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone we know mutually?
No, there's not nobody
Oh.
know me truly. It was when
2 years ago.
I can't remember. Yeah, it was a while ago though. It was a while ago. It was, I think, based off the Sex with Strangers group chat.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, that was a while ago.
but if somebody came to me, a dude, and he was like, "Look, I know you and T cool. Y'all co-hosts. I know you guys known each other for a while. Like, I wanted to try to get to know her. What would you suggest?" Real talk. I would have to go consult my ancestors, and just really think about it, because it's like you gotta. I feel like you have to approach. Like, I almost feel like, and this isn't to like be negative or anything. I almost feel like somebody would have to get your attention and wait for you to come approach them. Because I feel like you would get, it's like a thin area of where it's like too much and not enough that you wouldn't notice for
Well,
somebody
to be
to get your
honest,
attention.
I wouldn't want nobody that's not confident enough to just approach me as opposed to
See?
asking you.
Savage.
Like, why are you asking somebody else?
Because they know I know you.
But that means you're not confident in your ability to do what you want to be done.
Would you date an ugly nigga?
No. I cannot. But, never mind. That's another story. No.
You ain't never dated an ugly nigga to you?
They weren't ugly to me. Ugly to me or ugly to other people?
Conventionally ugly.
Conventionally. Maybe one.
Okay. That's all I wanted is some truth. All I wanted is some truth.
But I was young, and he was cute to me. I thought he was cute. I wouldn't date him now. My taste has changed.
That says a lot.
My taste has changed, and he don't look the same.
Okay. Whatever. All right, next email that we got. And again, I'm sorry if you're listening to this or watching it because we're live. I did not want to have like the computer and everything right in front of me, so I'm paraphrasing. But this one was from a young lady named Sasha, I believe it is, but it had an apostrophe. Stop putting an apostrophe in your kids' names, people.
The parents don't listen, just the daughter. But go ahead.
But she wrote in a letter stating how she's been in a relationship for 3 years, I believe, if I have the time frame right. And they've hit an area in which everything is kind of stagnated. Not that their love for each other, they feel disconnected at all, but they don't really share a lot of the same interests. They don't do as much together anymore. How would you suggest someone who's kind of hit that rough patch in their relationship and they've stagnated and what to do?
Date nights. Create
That's
date nights.
easy, though.
Talk more. Try to get involved in each other's hobbies and activities. You might find that you like it. Intimacy. Try to create more and better intimate situations because that will lead you to where you need to go.
How do you do that, though? Like, how do you create intimacy? I feel like intimacy is something that you feel.
Date nights and conversations. Intimacy for me is a sense of closeness. So whatever I feel like would bring me closer to... That's why talking on the phone is a thing for me. Because that's how I feel like I get to know somebody, by talking on the phone to them or texting them.
I ain't never talking on the phone, though, bro.
What else? Date nights are cute, but not date nights to where, like, you're in a movie theater. You can't talk in a movie theater. You want to have date nights to where you can talk to each other. Like dinners. Dinners you can talk. Just stuff with just the two of y'all. Maybe like massages. Have a masseuse come over and you guys can be intimate that way. And then maybe at the end you guys massage each other. Shit like that. But you have to recreate what brought you to each other in the first place. You have to establish better intimacy.
I want to thank you for that very sensible answer.
Why?
Because it was dope. I like how you filled it out. My thing is y'all need to start having sex in strange places. I feel like that yeah.
Such a nigga answer.
I'm serious. Like if we're feeling disconnected, if I was dating somebody and we're feeling disconnected, and we driving home and a normal thing, whatever, and you just start sucking my dick, we close now. We good. Everything.
That should never stop.
But I'm saying it can though. Like if you have kids, stuff like that does stop.
Okay. I mean, okay.
I've never met
I just
somebody
didn't
who's
take that question
who's
as the sex
who,
part was
who's
disconnected.
getting enough blowjobs ever be disappointed. You will never find a man who's getting his dick sucked on a consistent basis has ever been unhappy in a relationship.
But she didn't say he was unhappy. She said there was a disconnect. Disconnect doesn't mean
Yeah,
unhappy.
true. You're right. And that was me trying to be silly. You just always got to be sensible when I'm trying to be silly. No, real talk though. If someone, if you're starting to feel disconnected in your relationship, to me, what that would mean is that yeah, more time is needed sometimes,
Yeah.
right? I think sometimes, like especially when you've been in a relationship for long term, you start building routines,
Right.
and sometimes it's good to break that routine. Sometimes and that's why, like for me, if I'm ever blessed enough to be in a relationship again, I have to have spontaneity. I love the whole, like there was that meme going around not too long ago that was like the husband showed up and the wife left like a water gun and was like,
Yeah,
find
that's
me
fun.
whoever lose
Yeah.
cook dinner or whatever. Like shit like that. Real talk to me
That's
would be,
fun.
and it's just simple shit like let me walk in the house and you didn't play the practical joke and I done busted my ass or some shit. Like it. I feel like sometimes we get so we let life bog us down. The work, paying the bills or whatever, and we start getting satisfied in the fact of our bills are paid, we have a nice place to live, we got such and such money in the bank or whatever, and we start identifying our happiness through those things. And it's like sometimes it's good just to be a fucking kid again.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Let loose a bit.
Yeah. Like I can't, and I'm as serious as I am sometimes, and as quiet as I am. Like I love to have fun. Like fucking wake up to me being like playing, like I said, playing the practice. Throw a fucking water balloon in the bed at me or some shit. Like.
Now, see, I wouldn't do that because then the bed would be wet, and then I'll have an attitude
See,
that the bed is wet.
if I'm in a
Now,
relationship
if
with
you're in
somebody,
the
the bed gonna
living
be wet.
room and I see you, I'll throw it at you, but it's not gonna be in the bed.
But no, seriously, I think I think it's just those little things, and we sometimes miss that because life sucks sometimes. Um, Even like little shit like playing Uno together sometimes, like niggas get competitive over Uno,
Yeah,
and that's
that's
why
another way of building
I
intimacy.
I always think like the best way to build intimate or have those intimate moments is to have something where we're competing against each other.
Yeah.
Because competition breeds what? We talk shit to each other. We're connecting because we're doing something together. We're communicating. It brings out the fun sometimes, and then sometimes you can get off some of your frustration and steam that way too from
Yeah.
throughout the week. So I think that would be my reasonable answer to that, and my non-reasonable answer: suck more dick.
But you know, the other thing is just have a conversation. Sometimes things can be fixed just by asking your partner what's wrong.
Yeah.
Do they feel the disconnect? Where do they feel it coming from? What do they think it is? And fix it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not always a guessing game. Just ask.
Yeah, that's real talk. That's real talk. What do you think about like? And I know I joked and I said like suck more dick and everything, and I was being funny, but like, what do you think? How when people do have that thing and they do try to cover it up seriously by sex, do you think that's like sustainable? Or
No.
have you been in a situation where you've attempted that or somebody's attempted to help whatever problems you were going with just sex?
I think it prolongs the relationship, but it doesn't fix the problem. The problem's always going to be there until you address it.
That's true. That's true. All right, fuck it, we're done. You got a question for me?
Have you got your ass ate yet?
Have I got my
I'm going to
ass
ask
ate
you
yet?
this every
Every
week until you say yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bam. Here's what we doing. I have not gotten my ass ate, and I will not get my ass
Yet.
ate. It's not going to happen.
I think it'll happen.
No. How about this? I will get my ass ate when you get fisted. It can be.
That's not a realistic.
That is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Look at this. It's preparing you for childbirth.
I'm not having a child.
You wanted to be. Oh, you mean you're not having a child?
When did I want a child?
You're right.
Watch yourself. Watch it. Yes, no.
So no, this is the deal. I'm telling you. I matter of fact, I will live stream me getting my ass ate if you get fisted.
That's not fair.
How is that not fair?
How is that not fair? That's not fair.
Why is that not fair?
We'll talk about this offline.
I feel like that's perfectly fair.
It's not fair.
How is that not
You
fair?
have to give a more realistic. No. Bye, y'all.
I will. Okay, how about this? We can trade off. We can trade off, like, because that is a bit extreme.
Mm-hmm.
When you eat a veg, I'll get my ass
That's
ate.
not fair.
That
either.
is, how is that not fair? You're not even the one doing anything. You just gotta
I'm
lay
gonna say
there.
this, and I'm gonna leave it at that until you cut the camera off. Okay? We've had side conversations.
I feel like you would be living your best life is if you get your you eat some veg.
I'll get my veg eaten.
No, you gotta get in there. Like, you gotta get in there and lick some veg.
You doing it with me?
Am I doing it with you? I mean,
I'm kidding.
I really feel like you should lick
Your
some
face.
cooch.
No. I'm not doing it.
If my life was on the line, and the key to my
What
survival.
stage are we in our relationship to where you would expect me to eat a veg for you? Would you suck a dick for me?
No.
Well, there it is.
No. I mean,
That was simple. Why'd you even go there? You knew
you gonna let me die.
You would let me die because you wouldn't want to suck a dick for me?
I feel like you've lived longer than me.
No.
So you've already let me.
Y'all
let
see
me.
this? Do you see? You see this shit right here? I'm good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it.
Are you finished? Are you done?
I'm done. I'm done. You brought up sucking dick. I'm done. I want to thank everyone for the support, for real. I want to thank everyone. I know that it sucks that the meetup had to get canceled. Well, postponed, rescheduled, because it's not canceled. We're still going to have it. But everyone, I know we have a lot of people in the group who are in Texas. Please be safe, all jokes aside. Wear your mask. Watch where you're going. Practice social distancing. We want you guys to be safe. Wash your hands. Wash your ass. All that good stuff. Because some of y'all looking a bit stingy. No, seriously though. I just want to thank you guys for all the love and support. You got anything left to say?
Yes. Welcome to the group, to all the new DMV people that were added this week. There's like 100 plus of you. So it's not all Texans in there anymore. We have a little DC, Maryland, and Virginia. So welcome to all of y'all, and have fun. And come to this meetup in October.
Yeah, so for anyone who's been added now, like, you guys have time to prepare for the meetup and come. It's going to be some love. It's going to be some lust, and I guarantee you somebody's getting their soul snatched. When we have this.
All of it.
Yeah, I plan on getting my soul snatched. Somebody's going to be willing and able. There's some pretty feet in that group too.
It is.
Some
pretty
toes.
women in that group.
Fuck all that. We can find pretty women everywhere. Pretty feet are hard to come by. But we're out this week. Make sure you follow the podcast, Love, Lust, and Badass Soul. Make sure you send us any emails, questions, comments, concerns, Love, Lust, and BAS@gmail.com. We're the #1 adult podcast in the world. If you don't know, now you know. We out this bitch. Peace.
Bye. Was anyone watching?
Yeah.
How many?
I don't know. It was hard for me to manage doing it.